Hi, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome in to your final reading of November going into December. So let's see what we have for you as your situation, Taurus. I do want to say thank you. Big shout out to everybody who is donating to the channel. It's because of you I'm able to buy things for the channel like this, or my trays, or just lighting or whatever it is. I just wanted to say thank you for that. The next cute little lighting is going to have, help us enlightenment. All right, that's enough of blah blah. What's the situation for Taurus, please? By the way, do you know you're the only people I actually put makeup on for, or earrings? I'm kidding. No, not really. I'm not kidding. Taurus, I hope I don't look like a creature. All right, Knight of Pentacles. You are picking up the pieces to something and moving cautiously forward. You are, like a little turtle, because I don't know if you're hesitating or because you recently suffered some ending or betrayal or some fucked upness. Usually for me, that's how I see something. This is treading lightly, Knight of Pentacles, but it's treading in a position of something that's grounded. So it's not like you're crazy either for doing this. That's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting off of this, Taurus. Interesting. I got a great response last week about the before and after tarot, so we'll try to implement that. It just stretches out the video longer. Again, leave me your comments down below if you don't mind that they're longer, or that you like or dislike it. Stick with me to the end also, as the oracle cards really, really wrap up the whole reading. Now, what's coming towards Taurus, please? And below, some of you have been asking me what decks I've been using. If you want them, you can get them on Amazon, super cheap. I'll have links down below. All right, what's coming in towards Taurus, please? Four of Wands and the World. Whoa, I love that. No wonder you're picking up the pace over here and moving slowly forward. I love this. I'd feel the same way. I don't know. I feel really, really good about this energy, Taurus. And you know me, I'm always doom and gloom. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't sugarcoat things. So for me to say this, that's pretty fucking awesome. This is elevating in life. This is good news. This is you throwing your hat in the air. You just graduated a life lesson. You're about to start a new chapter in your life. Absolutely. The world. New chapter. Hooray. Goodbye. And here at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. This is the kid that just graduated college. Throw your cap in the air. It's a new chapter, my friends. And you are elevating. This is upgrading in a relationship. This is buying a house. This is getting a promotion. This is the platform you're creating is brick and mortar. Now you're putting up the structure, the wood, the four corners. All right? And this is why you're moving cautiously forward. You're like, okay, this is good. This is different. Let's see what you don't see coming. You're having some anxiety. You're having some stress and sleepless nights over some kind of betrayal or ending. I don't know if you feel like you're betraying or ending something, but you're hesitating to walk away from someone or something. All right? This is you hesitating. You're struggling to defend yourself in a certain situation and walk away or walk out of someone's life. And because of that reason, you're having sleepless nights. How do I do this? Do I do this? When I clarify, I'll get more details and I'll be able to see what bomb is being dropped here. But right now, you're in your head. Why? Because at the bottom of the deck, you're trying to reach for a lifeline after this betrayal and ending that you had. Here's the person seeing a crime, fleeing. You trying to grab this, your lifeline, to fly away, get out of this, and go to new love. And get away from all this garbage. Because it looks like you have a chance. It's weird, the vibe I'm getting, Taurus. It feels like you're elevating in life to a new chapter, to a new place, and you look like you're happy, but you're stressed over something maybe from your past or what had happened to you, and it's sucking you backwards. I hope that's not the case. So let's continue and see what the advice is. It'll probably give me more clarification. What's the advice here for Taurus, please? Now is not the time for you to have doubts. Now is the time to remind yourself how you got to this place and how you earned what you earned. Your worth, your value. You're an empress. Kings and queens report to you. There's nothing below you. You have to bring something into this world, right? Here's the empress. This chick in this picture, whether you're male or female, this little bundle in the belly that's ready to come out into the 3D world, that's you. That's your business. That's your relationship. It's your job. It's your family. If some of you literally are wanting to have a kid, now's the time. Now is the time to birth something into this world. You really need to let go of something that fell apart. It was rubble and ash. It's made out of napkins and straws. I told you, you're about to build brick and mortar with real wood frame structure. And that's the direction you need to go in, because this is not lasting. That's why you had an eclipse. That's why this year was a spiritual year for you to uncover and learn things about yourself, Taurus. And going into 2024, these are your rewards and gifts coming your way. New love, substantial love, real love. And you need to wait for those rewards. They're coming though. Outcome for the week, please. Celebrating good news and healing. Your only challenge is to remove these blocks and obstacles and challenges and the noise in your head. This is noise in your head. You need to. You are remaining single over this incoming energy that's like you. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. An earth sign like you. If they're not an earth sign, they're just somebody with, has their shit together. They're very stable. Emotionally, mentally, practically, they're all of that. I don't know if you're having a third party situation or you're celebrating some good news. I'll know when I clarify. But your ass is definitely healing. New love is coming in. Ace of Cups. With somebody emotionally available. Then you're going to think of your options. How are you going to think about your options? You're going to fucking disappear? You're going to go lay low? The other person's going to be like, what are they doing? They don't like me? Oh, Taurus. What are you doing? You put yourselves in these little pickle jars. Oh, Lord, have mercy. But I think you'll resolve it, so don't worry about that. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, the before card, please. Before. Leading to these events. Before, you were pausing and reflecting and you were, sowing your oats, basically. You were about to dig another hole to put in another seed to build onto something. You were, because you were happy. But then you stopped talking here with somebody. When you stopped talking to this person, I think maybe some clarity came through for you, because this was it for you to see, look how much you put into it. And you're like, I put so much work and effort in this situation. What am I getting? Am I getting bupkis out of this? I don't know. You started using your intuition, that's for sure. And then you said, let me move cautiously and slowly around this situation, because I ain't so sure. But your intuition is what's leading you. Because you are on this path of healing from something or someone. Tell me after. Clarify with after, please. Might have been an argument or a fight, or some of you might have completely resisted or ignored this person altogether. And for a lot of you, that's what it is. You ignored this person because of the High Priestess being my no talkie card. Yeah, you rejected a lover. You were like, fuck right on off. Goodbye. And you didn't talk to them. and you moved on. And when you did that, look what you did. Here's the after tarot. Here's the before tarot. You know what's at the bottom of this deck? Before you started healing. And here you are also healing. Interesting, right? So leading to these events is like there you were just like pausing, reflecting. You were only, happy at the time, but then you stopped talking to this person. So you started moving forward, and then you realized, you know what? You resisted this lover, and you started the healing process. At least that's where you are right now too, because this is the after tarot. Let's see before you got to the Four of Wands and the World's card. You elevating in life. Before you got to this stage, you were also a little bit excited. I think something happened for you. I think your ships came in, and I don't know if that's a person or a job or whatever it is for you. Something came in for you where it led you to this place where you had to make a decision of how to move forward. All right, because I do see at the bottom of the deck 10 of Cups. In a happy environment or happy here with another person. Person arrived. You were curious and excited about that. And then you had the Eight of Cups. It became another option before you got to this. Now, after, please. What is this Four of Wands and the World? I think you're just, to be honest with you, Taurus, you're just drained emotionally and physically. At least you will be in the coming weeks. And because of this reason, this is the ultimate, exhausted, burdened, tired, and can't rest, can't heal, can't, relax from this situation. So there you are weighing your pros and cons here, whether you should take a leap of faith and a risk onto a situation, going out there on your own or being with this person. But I see you elevating. I see you taking the risk towards whatever this is. You starting this new chapter. You're definitely going to start a new chapter. You're definitely embarking on it, especially with the World and the Fool. 100%. I think your only concern is that, looking at the moon at the bottom of the deck, you have a little bit of fear of the unknown. I think you've received some kind of opportunity or option, or somebody said something to you, or they will because it's in the future position. And this is what's going to lead to your new chapter. You taking some kind of risk. I think this is somebody different from your lover, but we'll see. What is before for the Nine of Swords, please? The Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups. These are feelings, thoughts, actions, all in a little bundle. Yeah, before you didn't know where you stood here with somebody. This King of Swords, which is in reverse. Aries, Leo, not fire, air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You rejected them, you broke up with them, or they were just a total douche. Like an angry guy or girl or person. Right? Page of Swords, just sitting there being so stupid, immature. Very immature, actually. Maybe younger than you. And then the Moon, which is a Pisces card. Lying. That's what was going on here. A lot of lies. Kept a lot of shit behind your back, Taurus. A lot of it. Things that, lying about their marriage, about their commitment. Ugh, God. I feel like I just said this to Aries too. I'm like, listen, when you bring things into the light to get truth and honesty and answers, you see who stays in the end. You know who runs from the light? Cockroaches. You want a cockroach? I don't think so. All right. So before, you didn't know what was going on because this person was lying and keeping shit behind your back and just doing some weird stalky doodle shit. And now here you are struggling to walk away from them. Your intuition was niggling for a reason. All right, let's see the after. Clarify, please. Magician, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Absolutely 100%. And Death. You have new love. But, you know, you're struggling to walk away from your lover or this person from the recent past. You have to make a sacrifice in order to look, you have to sacrifice. Yes, you'll take these swords, but it's going to cost you. Okay, it's going to cost you. You can manifest easily a fresh new start in love. But you got to be single first. And that's what's going to happen. It's not even the advice, it's what is. You are going to have some transitioning or transforming. That's the interesting thing about Death card. You know why things end when you have death? It's over, died. There's parts of you that die too, Taurus. Like the old version of you. Because you're transforming, you're transitioning. Or there's a version between you and somebody else that part of the two of you dies. And it transitions. It's like you becoming a new person because you no longer resonate with who's in your life. Even like old friends, you just don't have shit in common anymore. So it's not so much that the friendship dies. It's that while you're transitioning into this new person, this new situation, or this new relationship, this new job, it is who remains after the fact, after all the dust settles, who's left. That's why death is so important, because as you're changing, as you're transforming, because that's what death is, it's transitioning and transforming, it's who's left and what's left after. Before the Tower in reverse, the Empress. Before, after, death. Cards never lie. The Ace of Wands in reverse. This, passion and new beginning didn't get off the ground. Or this passion project didn't get off the ground. This King of Cups. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this water sign. They don't have to be a water sign. They could just be somebody emotionally available or somebody who seemed to be that way. Somebody that has a lot, tells you the I love yous, is very emotional, but can have like those strong, difficult, emotional conversations. Something about it didn't get off the ground. They could have been your lover. I don't know, maybe you had doubts, but then you reminded yourself, why do I have doubts? I know me. And the transitioning and the ending. After, please. Understood. Bottom of the deck, I have the guilt and regret with the King and Queen of Cups. Well, anyway, in your advice, I have the Seven of Swords. So maybe they were your lover. I don't know. Maybe somebody ghosted, cheated, whatever. Laced with the Ten of Cups. The ending to this, you should know. I mean, I'm not even sure if the Seven of Swords wanted to go upright or not, but it is some form of betrayal in the sense of the sneaking around, the things that you do in the shadow. Let me tell you this. If that Seven of Swords is in the reverse, that means you would be found out. Or they would be found out. The situation, it was going to come to light anyway. Your intuition wasn't steering you wrong, Taurus. It was telling you all these things that you were feeling and doing. It was steering you in the right direction all along. Remember your worth and your value. Remember what you want to bring into this world with this Empress here. Let this thing, this like nothing burger fall away, because there's no meat on these buns. You are being set up to find happiness, real happiness, in your right place, in your right environment. Kind of what I was telling you earlier, when the dust settles, who's still in your environment? All right, let's go to your outcome and see what's going on there. What's the before? Here, the Queen of Pentacles is you, and the Six of Wands. Maybe in the recent past you were thinking about yourself, or, you weren't really that stable in a situation. You were getting vindicated and validated. You realized it was an ego boost, but it wasn't bringing you to where you wanted to be or what you needed for you. So it led you to this, to be single or alone on your financial independence. You having all these thoughts in your head, like all this crazy stuff, like decisions that you needed to make. You started your healing process. You started dating, putting yourself out there, and then here you are, maybe even reconciling with this earth sign person post this lover disappearing. I see you making up with somebody else, making it up and breaking up. Now, let's see what the outcome and the clarifier is with the after tarot. Wasn't this in your advice position? You working on you working on your human construct, your shadow side, your job, your whatever it is that you want to bring into this world. Is that it? Oh my God, I love this. You have the sun and the moon back to back. That which was dark becomes light. You guys are coming out of the dark, you're coming into the light. You're shedding some old shit. It's uncomfortable, I get it, but it's leading you in the right direction. You're on the right path, you're on the right track. You're focused now more than ever on bringing something into this world, something with stability, something with finances, something with even a relationship, whatever that is. Because I see you celebrating some kind of good news here with this person. This could be your boss or this could be your person. They're grounded like you. Very, very nice. I found my little unicorns. Little fuckers were hiding from me. the salty cards. Take it with a grain of salt. So, what does Taurus need to hear or know? Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Get over yourself and pull your shit together. How do you do that? You give back to humanity. It'll also keep you busy. Very nice. Romance angels, what's happening here with Taurus, please? Stay optimistic about your love life, and you deserve love. These two definitely go hand in hand. And you know what's at the bottom of this deck? You know me. The bottom of the deck tells me what's coming down the pike. When you stay optimistic about your love life and you deserve love, that means you are giving love to somebody who didn't deserve you. And your intuition was, trying to burn that into your skull. You have new love at the bottom of the deck. Alrighty. We will deep dive in the extended with those. Those of you who are asking me what my cards are, there's links in the description box from Amazon if you're interested. I know that some of you asked me what they are. It's down there. And by far, one of my favorite oracle decks is the Wisdom House of Night. It's pretty easy. You just ask a question or whatever you're thinking and feeling, pull a card, boom. Nice advice. Not that expensive either. They're like $16 on Amazon or Zulily, whatever, YouTube finds for you. One of these days I will open like this webpage of all my favorite shit that I buy, you could buy. Like my protection beads. What else is my favorite thing? Oh, there it is. I always keep this by me, my organite stone. It's like, it's not just like a crystal, but it also keeps radiation away. So I kind of like it. Anyway, back to my nonsense. Invisible and risk. Okay. Risk is what we were looking at before with you, what you're going to probably plan on doing. You're going to take a risk at some point, or at least you should, and feel confident about it. That's why it's coming out here in your advice position with the, not position, but, these advice oracle cards and invisible. I think you should know you're not, but sometimes being invisible is a good thing. So listen to this one first. Let's see. Sometimes you might feel like you don't fit in, as if you're invisible to others. As your goddess, I see you, I know you, and I believe in you, your universe. Know that not everyone has the ability to recognize you fully, and that perhaps they're so caught up in their own shit and their own stories, they can't see you. It's okay, because those who can see you are the important companions on your path to finding your magic. Another meaning for this symbol you have chosen is that circumstances may require you to step back and remain in the shadows. Now is not the time for you to tell all and show everyone your truth. Being invisible protects you from harm right now so that you can observe your surroundings without being vulnerable. Stay hidden and watch what others do before acting. Risk. See what risk is trying to say. My child, you have come to a place where you are being asked to take a risk and try something new and different. Rather than worry about how things will turn out, why not take a leap of faith and a risk? No matter what happens, something important is experienced. This is a sign that you can prove something to yourself, and when you accomplish it, you'll be proud that you did. Another meaning here is to ask yourself about your next action. Is it worth it? Is it worth the risk you're about to take? If the answer is no, then don't do it. If it's yes, I will give you the wings to fly and I will catch you if you fall. This symbol is also to bring you a gentle warning. Your risk shouldn't be motivated by boredom. This is a symbol of consequence as well as it is of courage, because it represents the fool. Fool doesn't know, just takes a blind risk and just jumps and takes a leap of faith, not knowing if they're going to land and survive or die. So, the Spirit's like saying if you're doing it for the right reasons and you're doing it for the betterment of you and someone else, they will back you. If it is because you're just doing it for the hell of it, not so much. Be careful. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed that. My members, I'll see you over at the extended. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.